Oh, this is working great. Bum chum is great. Look, he's picking up this stuff right here. Ah, they're all coming around. Once one of them smells it, they all come around.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Shotgun here, back again with another video, and I don't know how to start this. I guess before I go into it, I'll give it some backstory. So, a few days ago, probably on Wednesday, I was listening to Painkiller Already, and they had Dick Masterson on. I was listening to them. Kyle, one of the hosts on the show, was talking about back when he was 17, he rented this tape. And it was called Bum Hunters. And basically this guy who would imitate Steve Irwin, who named himself Steve Urban, that's his alias. Real creative, I know. Instead of this guy hunting down crocodiles like Steve Irwin does, he would hunt down homeless people. He would like take them and he would like measure them and shit, like tackle them and shit, and he'd be like, oh look at that 16-inch shoulder blades, write that down. He'd like say that to one of his guys and he'd be like, oh look at his teeth, look at that, he's got no teeth. That's what years of smoking crack does to you. Now let me kind of explain why Bum Hunters exist. This is what I understand. So if you guys remember a series on the internet kind of between like 1999 to like 2004-ish, there's an internet series called Bum Fights. Basically these teenagers would just take advantage of these homeless people. I mean, they would pay these homeless people to fight. This might ring a bell. The main character was named Rufus, and this was all filmed in San Diego. Now, Bum Hunters was mainly filmed in Los Angeles, so I don't know, California is an interesting state for the internet. But Bum Hunters was like a little skit on the Bum Fights DVD. Eventually, I guess that gained popularity, so they made that an entirely new series, you know, a spin-off on taking advantage of homeless people. But when I was watching this shit in class, I was in the mix of like dying of laughter and feeling incredibly bad for these homeless people depending on the clip. But I'll leave links in the descriptions to like some of the full videos. There's more out there, but it's very hard to find. The only way to get like all of it is by buying the Bum Hunters DVD, which I think you have to pay for like on eBay, and even then there's only like a couple people selling them for like 40 bucks. So if you think that's worth it, go ahead. Please archive them on the internet. But I'll show you guys some funny-ish clips. I won't show you guys the really bad stuff, and we'll go over them together. This clip right here I'm about to show y'all is definitely the most popular one. You can find even clips of it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure this clip right here was the one included in the Bum Fights DVD that kind of kickstarted this whole thing. But Steve Urban is behind a building, and he finds a few victims, I guess you could say. And here it is.
Hey, hold down there, mate. Slow down. Just relax. Just want to get your measurements here. All right. We got the shoulder blades, 16 inches. 16 inches. Get that one down. That this one is a very young buck, like I said. You don't find many of these in the wild over in these parts. He's got a lot of extra strength. Maybe he's on drugs of some sort. Before we do anything else, we're gonna mark him to make sure that we know that he's the one that we come by next time. This is number 142. Check where he's going and prevent maybe anything that might harm him or come in harm's way between him. So I'm gonna get off him. Back up the cameras, mate. Back up the cameras.
So yeah, they literally fucking marked this guy to come back to him. Also to put him into the database for the Bum Files. Yeah, I didn't even tell you guys about that. He has Bum Files, which you can find the Bum Hunters full movie that I'm going to leave down in the description. Yeah, that's part one of like the most popular clip. That one's not too bad compared to the other shit that's on there. But this next part of the clip is a lot less sad. This next clip's it's just funny because this next guy doesn't really have a huge problem with it. But at the same time, he's probably not all there, so. But here it is.
That one might be a little restless. That's the bull. Yeah. Hey, how you doing there? It's okay there?
What do you want, man?
Okay. We got a live one here, guys. Good, just want to study it here a little bit. Want to study it here? Oh, this is a beautiful specimen. Look at here. Look at the receding hairline here. Obviously, this is one of the older bulls here. The large amounts of dandruff that he has here. You can tell that he's...
I ain't got no dandruff, man.
And look at these. We're going to let him go free. Make sure you watch next week for another exciting episode of Bum Hunter, where we'll be traveling into black territory. where we're gonna be hunting the most dangerous bomb. This side the Mississippi, the water fountain troll. You're in black territory.
Dude, I just
You're
wanted,
in black territory.
I just wanted
You're in
directions,
black
man.
territory.
I'm not trying to.
Don't get all fuck
I'm
you up.
not trying to.
You want me to kill your ass?
I was just asking you.
You want me to kill your ass?
Yeah.
So make sure you watch next week. I'm Steve Urban. Thank you for watching and be safe.
Yeah, that was the second part of the clip. I included that last bit as a part of the DVD. That guy freaking out over black territory. I don't know. I just felt like including that. But this next part is actually just funny. They call this the bum cage. You know what a shark cage is? Yeah, imagine that, but with homeless people. I mean, it's just it's hilarious and very creative, in my opinion.
Because bombs can get aggressive so quickly, we need to make sure we protect me in the cage. So right now we're spraying it with an aerosol deodorant. And what that deodorant does is it acts like a tranquilizer to the bombs because it's a scent that is so unfamiliar to them. Right now we're gonna explore this area where we experienced a lot of aggressive bombs in the last time we were here. All right guys, looks like we have a little activity. Why don't you go back in the van? Oh, look at this specimen right here. Looks like he's actually working out a little bit. This guy's obviously attracted by the chum. Oh, this is working great. Bomb chum is great. Look, he's picking up this stuff right here. Ah, they're all coming around. Once one of them smells it, they all come around and they look at it. By crikey. Hopefully the deodorant will deter them. What the fuck you say? Looks like maybe deodorant doesn't work right now. Guys, remember to pull out of here. Oh my God, we better got out of that one alive. Can't believe I got out of there with no scratches and bruises. That was amazing. Woo, those bums got aggressive quick. We're really lucky to get out of there alive.
Now look, maybe this isn't all bad because these next gentlemen, I guess they had to replace the actor for Steve Urban because this time he's got dark hair. But this guy, you know, he just respectfully kidnaps this homeless person and cleans him up. I'm going to show you guys that right now.
It's real important that we give him a good scrubbing. It's best for his own good, and of course for society. Now it's on. All the scrubbing.
Yeah, I'm going to end the video here before my video gets flagged, but I'll leave the other hunts down in the description. Comment down what your favorite clip was. YouTube, I had nothing to do with this. I didn't take advantage of these homeless people back in 2001. Okay, I wasn't even born yet, so I couldn't have. But yeah, don't do this. I can't believe this is a real thing that happened. Comment down if y'all want to see a similar series to what these people did, but with fat people. That's going to be it. Stay employed.